Everybody wants to know, what is going on at the ranch now? Have you continued the research and have you amplified it?
We have entered an entirely new and expanded era of scientific investigation at SkinWalker Ranch. Since acquiring the property 2 years ago from Mr. Bigelow, we have installed significant security enhancements in addition to scientific instrumentation that has allowed us to not only better understand, but also better document the high strangeness and the anomalies that have been reported for decades, if not millennia.
Why are you keeping your identity secret?
I have chosen to keep my identity confidential to not only protect the integrity of our effort and to avoid distractions that would potentially compromise our efforts, but also to maintain a level of professionalism in my other business activities and enterprises. I have a vast empire of business interests that I cannot allow to be compromised by virtue of any disclosure of my involvement in this effort.
Since the government investigation of SkinWalker Ranch, after NIDS, talking about Bass and the DIA, after that, have you noticed, being the new owner, the activity increase or decrease?
The activity has escalated. We're not exactly sure why, but our efforts and our stewardship of this unique property has seen an elevated degree of interest and activity that we had not anticipated. A wide range of spectacular phenomena and events recorded. Everything from orbs to electromagnetic to infrasonic events that really defy conventional explanation.
And flying saucers.
Absolutely.
Have you seen anything at the ranch?
For the first time in my life, I have been witness to craft, to aerial phenomena that defy explanation.
Let's be honest, you bought the ranch thinking you might debunk it.
And in fact, I fully expected that we would most likely debunk many of the reports and the claims. I consider myself a healthy skeptic. I have an open mind, but I did not expect that we would be able to actually document or record actual phenomena, extraordinary activity like we have.
Some of the things that have occurred here have been violent. Do you feel that there is a malevolence to the phenomenon?
There are many different entities, for whatever reason, that interact with us at the ranch. We have experienced very negative, harmful activities. In fact, several of my personnel have ended up in the hospital with serious life-threatening injuries in just the past year as a result of their efforts and activities here at the ranch. To date, we have no explanation as to why they have been attacked or have had these negative experiences, only that it does occur, and it is without warning, without provocation, and frankly, without any real conventional explanation as to where it originates from or what the real agenda is. And I think that's the most baffling, is trying to wrap our minds and our arms around exactly what is the agenda of these entities, the anomalies that we're interacting with.
The Department of Defense had great interest about the national security issues because of the presence on the ranch. Is the United States government and the intelligence communities still interested on the activity occurring here at the ranch today?
You know, I'm probably not at liberty to disclose details relative to various investigations and briefings that are going on at present relative to the ranch. But I can tell you that when certain phenomena are being recorded, are being observed, are being monitored, and those, how do I say this? What is being witnessed at the ranch has significant national security implications. Anyone familiar with the phenomena or that has been witness to the reality of what is happening cannot deny that it is both terrifying and exciting to know that we're not alone.
So you're saying there is interest sustained right now by military on what's going on the ranch?
Yes.
Last question. I didn't think I was going to be able to film you for this documentary because of your privacy. Why are you allowing me to film you for this documentary? What do you want people to know?
I think it's important that people know the truth of what is going on. This is not the stuff of fairy tales. We have a team of seasoned professionals, of scientists that have been involved with this property and with the surrounding area and activities that are reporting events, observations that defy explanation. I think it's important that people know the truth, that we are not alone. That isn't necessarily to say that there are extraterrestrials visiting us. It could be interdimensional. It could be ultra-terrestrial, for that matter. But the fact is, we are witnessing events and phenomena that seem to be able to manipulate space-time in a way that we simply cannot explain. The truth is out there.
Safe to say buying this ranch has changed your life?
Absolutely. It's a life-changing experience not only for me, but for my team. It has impacted a wide range of individuals that have dedicated their time, talent, expertise to really help us determine what is really happening on this property. That's what we're trying to get to the bottom of. This is important not only relative to understanding our universe, but really our place in the universe.
And for those people that see this and they say, this isn't real, what do you have to say to people who think this is not a real phenomenon?
They're delusional. Anyone who does their due diligence, anyone who is a sincere seeker of truth, that actually looks into this, will find that there is absolute truth to what is happening. There is legitimacy, and it is perhaps the most important scientific effort of our time. The game has changed.